I'm probably getting a lot of repositioning into earnings, though. I don't know how telling any of that is. They could also be exercising. Nvidia's earnings should miss. They just got $5 billion in sales blocked by the government. Ding ding. A little bit of closing volume on GME. I don't know if I'd call 94,000 a lot, but a little bit. Gork, they got me. They got all of your premium. Bastards. It's okay. Futures will drop now to 4,500 in after hours. So it goes back to the Wendy's for me. You can stop by my place first if you're still doing in calls. Well, we slipped the bullish range back to the neutral range on ES. Technically, a breakdown of the trend here should see us revisiting roughly 4,500. If the trend were to accelerate to the downside, we could see more. But yeah, just a break into the neutral range here. Kind of ended perfectly at the median projection today, which was basically based on a failure to break the collar and then a pullback to resistance at 4,500. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more interesting. With more weakness in the upside calls, we're losing the gamma that's supporting this range, and more in the money calls are taking profit. That means that the charm flows that are holding our price up above gamma max on the weekly, which is over here, are breaking down, and longer dated sold calls that are in the money are holding because both of the JPM collars are kind of protecting them. So if we do get a breakdown below gamma max, we can kind of rocket below the JPM collar, and then, you know, even below that towards wherever gamma neutral ends up. And gamma neutral will probably rise into the end of the week, but we could start to move down pretty hard from tomorrow into Friday's expiration. I don't know if we'll get as low as my prediction in the earlier part of the week, because I didn't think we'd make it above 44.50, and we are. We're $50 above that now, so maybe 43.80. I don't know if that'll be the end of this week or next Tuesday, but I think it'll be within that period. $25 range today, and I still made money. Nice, well done. GME. So the tips didn't really contract much today, but they didn't diverge either. So okay, but XRT's still on reg show, so not a lot interesting is gonna happen there. Upstart rejected off of the 27 and pulled back towards the 25. That's kind of where I would expect that to end up without more market pressure. Fubo held 3 today into close, which might be significant. They're shorting here, but they're running out of liquidity very fast. The problem being Russell is unlikely to have a good day if ES and NQ fail. And if Russell falls back below gamma and delta neutral, that's going to add liquidity and give them the ability to short Fubo harder. So keep that in mind. Trying to play the upside of Fubo at least this week, pretty risky. Anything else? I think that's it. We can take a look at broad commodities, moved up a little bit today. Good industrial production news out of China last night, so that was kind of expected. Nice reversal in yields after yesterday's massive drop. They did kind of top out today, but substantially higher than, yesterday's lows. We're still not back to where we were in the earlier part of the week, but we're a lot closer. I mean, the 5 and 10 year moved up almost 200 BPS today. The 20 and 30 moved up pretty substantially as well. Remember, there's no central banks buying these, so there's nothing to stabilize these credit spreads, and they're left to their own devices. They're just going to expand. The U.S. economy keeps outperforming everyone else's, so we see, dollar up. Core 1 and 3 months still kind of, they're bottoming, but really, really slowly. Yeah, that's not really all that impressive. Yields and vol contracting towards each other again. A little bit more pressure on the carry trade today. We saw that rise pretty substantially, about 15, 17 points. Bond vol, I don't know yet. I get a print, I think, at like 415, so I'll check that out later. A little bit more interest in tail risk hedging as we see core 3 month make a slightly higher low. We're really looking for a reversal here and for skew to move up, ideally. I think that's about it. We could check out VIX. I mean, really no change here, right? VIX is still being suppressed super hard. Negative correlation with spot, and positive correlation with vol. The volatility of VIX, VVIX. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll update everyone tonight in Pickles Picks, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Later.